Hi, I'm Ida Muhammad Isa from the English Grammar Clinic, Polytechnic Limau Melaka. Let's refresh, relearn, and revise together. Today we're going to look at cohesive devices. You should know that cohesive devices are important and it's used for mostly in writing and reading, but also used in speaking in the English language. At the end of the lesson, you will learn what is cohesive device, what are the types of cohesive devices, and how to use them. What's cohesive devices? Cohesive devices are words or phrases that we use quite often either in a phrase, a sentence, or a paragraph. We use them to strengthen writing by improving the flow and clarifying the relationship between ideas, sentences, and paragraphs. In other words, to show cohesion in text or speech. If you are writing essay for examination like MUET or IELTS, it's very important for you to include cohesive devices. In speaking, cohesive devices will give a smooth and make your points organized. And in reading and listening, you'll be able to grasp points easily when you read English materials or listen to English speakers, if you are able to identify and know the function of each cohesive devices. Cohesive device can be taken as clues to understand and interpret English reading text and conversation, and often it takes the form of pronouns, synonyms, and transitional markers. The main function of cohesive device is to achieve variety in writing. You don't want to be repeating the same word in every sentence, so one of the ways to have varieties is using synonyms. These are different words that can represent the same idea. Synonyms are words with similar meaning. Some common synonyms are small, little, big, huge, choose, select, help, assist. Let's look at how synonym is used in a sentence. Parents expect their offspring to respect other people as a mark that their children have been raised properly. In this sentence, the word offspring is similar to the word children, which means it has the same meaning. The next cohesive device is pronouns. There are many types of pronouns, and the ones that are usually used as cohesive devices are personal pronouns, relative pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, and indefinite pronouns. Firstly, personal pronouns is used to replace people, places, or things to make the sentence shorter and clearer. Writers and speakers usually insert personal pronouns into a sentence when the name of the noun has been previously mentioned. Let's look at the pronoun in the sentence. Sam bought a new handphone last week. He absolutely loves it. In this sentence, there are two personal pronouns. The personal pronoun he takes the place of Sam, while the personal pronouns it takes the place of handphone. Now, let's look at relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are joining words that takes place of a subject or an object. The most common pronouns are who, whom, whose, which, or that. For example, we don't know the person who donated this fund. We drove past my old school, which is near the historical building. She went to the school that my father went to. The Grand developer, whose name was changed from Grande earlier this year, includes about 720 housing projects. Hills Residency housing area in Bukit Kiara, which last week was launched, is also part of the group. The student, whom, who, or that we interviewed were all actively involved in sports. The next pronoun is demonstrative pronoun. It is used to point to a specific people or thing. For example, imagine there was a chair right next to you and a chair across the room from you. When talking about the chair that is nearer to you, you would say, "This is a chair." When talking about the chair that's far away from you, you would point it out and say, "That is a chair." In these sentences, the word "this" and "that" are known as demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns can be used to refer to either people, animals, or objects. For example, in these sentences, "This is my friend Sally." "That looks like a poisonous snake." "The car in front are worth more than those in the back." Next, indefinite pronouns. We use indefinite pronouns to refer to people or things without saying exactly who or what they are. We use pronouns ending in body or one for people, and pronouns ending in things for things. For example, everybody enjoyed the dinner. I opened the door, but there was no one in the classroom. It was a very clear day. We could see everything. Another type of cohesive device is transitional word or phrases. It's also referred to as conjunctions and sometimes as transition words. They allow you to see the logical sequence of a paragraph. Transitional words and phrases in reading text connects one idea to the next. There is more than one way to connect ideas. Thus, there are many types of transitional phrases to show a variety of relationship. Now, let's look at some transitional words that are commonly used. Words to show process and sequence. First, second, third, fourth. Firstly, secondly, thirdly. At first, in the beginning, after that, at last, meanwhile, soon, later. Words to show a condition. If, as, due to, unless, as long as, in order to, in view of, provided that. Words to indicate more ideas. In addition, additionally, moreover, furthermore, besides, in fact, apart from that. Words to compare. Likewise, similarly, coincidentally. Words to conclude. In summary, to recapitulate, to sum up. In conclusion, finally. Words to show cause and effect. Consequently, therefore, so, thus, as a result. Words to show contrast of ideas. On the contrary, however, notwithstanding, Words to bring attention to. Especially, specifically, in particular. Words to clarify in other words. Anyway, by all means. In this case. Words to show a location. Below, beneath, above, across. Let's look at the transitional markers in this paragraph and see how it ties up the paragraph together. Notwithstanding the benefits, social networking has a number of disadvantages. The most apparent drawback of social networking is it reduces face-to-face communication for its user. Due to the lack of opportunity to interact in person with someone, the ability to speak has decreased, and this will lead to less developed socializing skills. Another disadvantage of social networking is it can cause distractions. According to an analyst, an active Facebook user spends on average 20 minutes per day liking, commenting, and scrolling through status updates. In addition, another report states that social networkers spend 3 times as much time on social networking sites than on other online services. Finally, social networking may also lead to cyberbullying and cybercrimes. In particular, social networkers are prone to harassment, especially when they are having inappropriate contact online with others whom they do not know personally. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up and do subscribe for more lessons with PMM Grammar Clinic. See you soon. Let's refresh, relearn, and revise together.